Silence is one of the most misunderstood signals in relationships, yet it often holds the loudest truths. When she isn't calling, it's easy to assume she has forgotten you, that her silence means indifference, or worse, that she has moved on completely. But the reality is rarely that simple. Silence does not mean forgetting. In fact, it can mean the complete opposite. When someone chooses not to reach out, it doesn't necessarily mean they are detached from you emotionally. It can often be a sign that they are overwhelmed by feelings they are not ready to express. Her silence may be her way of processing, of wrestling with emotions too strong to bring to words in the moment. What most men fail to understand is that the absence of her voice or presence doesn't equate to the absence of thought. She may not be dialing your number or typing out a message, but in her mind, you're still there. Memories replay when she least expects them to. Little triggers in her day, songs, places, even random conversations remind her of you and keep her connected in ways you cannot see. She might hold back because she wants to see how you respond to the void she leaves. Do you panic and chase, or do you stay grounded and calm? Silence becomes a test, a mirror, reflecting the strength of your patience and confidence. Many times she is not calling because she wants to regain a sense of control. In relationships, emotions can feel overwhelming, and pulling back into silence gives her the illusion of balance. Yet, ironically, the more she tries to quiet her thoughts, the more they return to you. The silence feeds the longing rather than killing it. At night, when distractions fade and the world grows still, this becomes especially true. Thoughts she buried throughout the day surface with intensity. It's in those moments of quiet reflection that she thinks about you most. Silence doesn't erase feelings, it amplifies them. The key to understanding her silence is realizing that it creates space for emotions to grow, not die. If your bond was real, she cannot simply switch it off. Her mind still revisits the laughter you shared, the comfort of your presence, and the feeling of security she had with you. Even if she's stubborn or trying to appear strong, her silence cannot hide the truth from herself. She thinks about what you're doing, how you're feeling, and whether you still think of her too. That quiet distance can become a constant reminder of what she misses, and in that space, her feelings often deepen. So instead of viewing her silence as rejection, understand it for what it is, a sign that you're still living rent-free in her mind. Silence is not the end. It's the proof that something within her is unsettled, unresolved, and still tethered to you in ways words cannot reveal. When she isn't calling, many men make the mistake of thinking her silence is a void to be filled. They rush in with messages, calls, or constant attempts to reconnect, believing that persistence will bring her back. But the truth is, when she chooses silence, it often becomes the stage for her curiosity to grow. The mind naturally gravitates toward what is missing, and when you don't chase, you create a vacuum that makes her wonder more about you. This curiosity is powerful because it forces her to engage with her feelings, not because you pushed her to, but because she cannot help it. Think about how human nature works. When something is always available, it loses its mystery. It becomes predictable, safe, and sometimes even uninteresting. But when an access is removed, suddenly questions arise. She begins to ask herself, what is he doing? Is he thinking about me? Has he moved on? Why hasn't he reached out? That cycle of questioning keeps you alive in her thoughts far more than constant communication ever could. It's not absence that kills attraction, it's indifference. And silence, rather than showing indifference, often magnifies the intensity of what's already there. At night, when distractions fade and she is alone with her thoughts, curiosity becomes even sharper. This is when silence does its deepest work. She replays the moments you shared, analyzing them differently now that you are not there to confirm or deny anything. She wonders if she mattered to you as much as you mattered to her. She might even check your social media, subtly looking for signs of your life, just to quiet the storm of curiosity inside her. This